Welcome back to Can Am Outlander ATV. First and foremost, I'm extremely appreciative in surpassing 1,000 subscribers since my last video, and it couldn't have happened without you viewers and supporters of the channel. So once again, thank you for your support, and I hope I can continue to provide quality off-roading content that you all will enjoy. So as you've seen from the video title, I decided to powder coat my XT style bumpers. The paint has held up well for the previous 2 years or so, but I'm having other parts powder coated, so I figured now is the time to get them all done at once. First, I'll be needing to remove my 6.5-inch tower speakers as they're in the way. Two of them actually broke off from the mounts during my truck crash, so I'll be needing mounting replacements for these anyways. To remove the rear bumper, we'll need to remove the M8 nuts under the rear on both sides. It's a tight fit, so I used a number of extenders to connect to my drill and remove both flanged elastic nuts. Remove the rear rack and set it off to the side. Next, remove the bracket ends from the bumpers. Again, it's a pretty tight fit. I used the wrench to hold the torque screw in place from the top, and through the bottom, remove the M6 nut with my drill and extension. Proceed to remove the final two M6 carriage bolts. Repeat the steps on the opposite bracket end. With the rear bumper loose, I set it off to the side and remove the tower speaker brackets off camera. Moving on to the front bumper. Remove the two M8 flanged elastic nuts from the carriage bolts through the bottom side. Remove the two M8 torque screws securing the rack to the front bumper. Another tight fit, so I used an extension with a 90-degree drill attachment. I'm going to also set this bumper aside for the time being. I've loaded the parts to be powder coated. Now it's time to head down to the shop. We brought our parts here to the sponsor of this video, Precision Powder Coating, in the city of San Bernardino, where the owner Joe made sure to take care of us.
My name is Joe Gonzalez from Precision Powder Coating. This is a powder coating shop. We do a lot of off-road upgrades on custom colors. We do ATVs, NS, Raider, TVs, fencing, do structural work. In order to get a good quality, good finish on this, we would rip the original powder coat off. After chemical stripped it, we would sandblast it, media blast it, clean up the metal, get it practically brand new. After that, we would go through the prep work, either hand sanding it down with a 2020 grit, getting it smoothest in it. That way we get a gloss here, outline on this, depending on what you choose as a color. And then we would apply a powder coat on there. Powder coat was definitely very durable or versatile. We're just regular paint. Guarantee our stuff that we do here and guarantee that you take it home and you're not satisfied with it. No questions asked. Don't second guess yourself. Bring it back. We'll get it done right that time around. You know, here at shop we probably have close to about 700 worth of in-stock colors, but as far as colors that are available through different companies, and you're talking about thousands of colors. What we offer a 2 to 3 day turnaround time. You know, that could vary, but no longer than 4 days. Never gone beyond 4 days. We also offer an express, which would be a 24-hour turnaround time for those last-minute customers that want to leave the next day. You know, we could have your stuff in here and we'll work things out where do my best to get it out to you the next day. We guarantee our stuff. I don't know of any powder coater out there willing to guarantee and willing to take the chance to repaint and go over the stuff that something doesn't come out to your liking, my customer satisfaction. This is 1680 Camino Real. So pay us a visit over here in San Bernardino.
So make sure to check out Precision Powder Coating for all your custom metal color needs, and his newly opened shop next door, Precision Off-Road, for all maintenance, accessory installations, or repair work that you might need. As promised, turnaround time was relatively quick at 3 days. However, Precision Powder Coating does offer express 24-hour turnaround for an extra fee, as Joe mentioned earlier. And what can I say? The parts look great, and I couldn't help myself from unwrapping them and seeing them mounted. The powder coat finish is flawless. Even the color matching is on point, and I'm very happy with the results from Precision Powder Coating. To install, I'll simply be repeating the steps as before. For the front bumper, I found it easier to install if you place the carriage bolts in place before sliding the bumper into its position. Screw the M8 nuts through the underside of the bumper to the previously placed carriage bolts. Tighten the torque screw, securing the front bumper to the front rack. With the front done, let's move on to the rear bumper installation. Secure the bumper ends with the 2 M6 carriage bolts and nuts. Place the rear rack back in place, aligning the bolts through the holes. Secure the rack through the underside with 2 M8 nuts on each side. These plastic end cap brackets could use another touch-up. I wiped them down with some alcohol for a quick prep and used Rust-Oleum Satin Oasis Blue to paint them again. The color might not be 100% exact, but it's pretty darn close to it. Secure the bracket end pieces with the M6 Torx screws and nuts. And man, what a difference the powder coating makes on the Outlander. Don't get me wrong, if on a budget or tight on cash, the previous painted bumpers were fine. But the powder coating just takes it up a notch for a factory finish look. Not to mention, they should withstand more abuse out on the trails with shrubs and branches. Once again, a huge shout out to Precision Powder Coating, and make sure to mention the channel if you stop by the shop. And look out for more video content, especially those other pieces we had powder coated, which you don't want to miss. And let me know down below in the comments what you think of the freshly powder coated XT style bumpers. As for now, have fun, ride safe, and we'll catch you here on the next one at SoCal Outlander ATV.